everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell you a story. This happened between late 2014 and early 2015. My friend Zhao Wei was working in Shenyang and rented an apartment near the Hangji Street. The location was great, but it sat right next to the elevator shaft. Thin walls, terrible soundproofing. A few days after moving in, strange things began. Late one night, Zhao Wei heard a young woman's voice through the wall. She sounded like she was arguing with someone, sharp and agitated. The fight grew louder. Then came a heavy crash, like something being hurled onto the floor. Her screams cut right through the wall. Zhao Wei showered and went to bed. By the time he came out, it had gone quiet. But just as he was drifting off, the sounds returned. The same woman's voice, now soft and intimate. He thought nothing of it until he realized something. Through all of it, the fighting, the tenderness, he had only ever heard the woman. Never once did he hear anyone respond. December arrived with bitter cold. One night he was jolted awake by crashing and screaming from next door, worse than ever before. The neighbor's door flew open. The woman stormed into the hallway, shouting, and hurled something that shattered on the floor. Fragments struck Zhao Wei's door. Then he heard high heels clicking down the hall. The elevator opening and closing. Silence. Less than an hour later, the intimate sounds came back through the wall. Zhao Wei was wide awake. He had heard the elevator return. This was over 10 floors up. No one could climb back silently. He pressed his eye to the peephole. The hallway was empty. The broken fragments on the floor were completely gone. The elevator had moved. The following month, his childhood friend came to stay. One night the noise next door started up again. His friend, fed up, pounded on the wall and told them to keep it down. No response. Days later, Zhao Wei left for a work trip and gave his friend the key. That first night, his friend texted saying the room was freezing and the air conditioner was working. When Zhao Wei returned, his friend had moved to a hotel. He said the place felt wrong, unbearably cold, and the noise next door had kept him up every night. Zhao Wei tested the air conditioner. It worked perfectly. After that, things started going wrong for Zhao Wei. He twisted his ankle getting off the elevator. Then one evening, the elevator stopped at the second floor, doors opening to total darkness. No emergency lights, just a black void for 30 long seconds. He got sick the next day. Eventually, his temper got the better of him at work, and he lost his job. The worst night came after his friend had gone home. Zhao Wei was asleep when desperate sobbing woke him. A woman's voice, full of terror, screaming for help. Then heavy thuds, shrieking. He grabbed his phone to call the police, and every sound stopped instantly. Complete silence. He opened his door. The hallway was empty. Nothing. He left the apartment shortly after, forfeiting his deposit without a second thought. Years later, over dinner, his friend finally told him everything. During those days, alone in the apartment, he had also heard the woman screaming for help and sounds of a struggle in the hallway. He opened the door. Nothing there. His girlfriend, who had visited once, said the apartment felt colder than the freezing air outside. After leaving, his friend developed disturbing sleep apnea that lasted until he left Shen. His girlfriend ran an unexplained fever for a full day. 3 people, 3 strange experiences, all connected to the same apartment. Why was it always only the woman's voice, never anyone else? Why did only the people in that unit seem to notice? Was it all just coincidence? Or was there something in that apartment that never left? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.